You've probably heard people say the economy is doing great. And for some people, it is. But here's what nobody's telling you. Since 2020, we've been living in what's called the K shaped economy. And which side of the K you're on, well, that determines everything about your future. Picture the letter K. The top arm goes up, the bottom arm goes down. Two completely different realities. The top 10% of households are sitting on nearly 7 million in average net worth. Meanwhile, the bottom half, about 51,000. That's not a gap, that's a canyon. And what's interesting is that people at the top, well, they got there because they owned assets, stocks, Bitcoin, real estate, things that went up while everything else that you need to survive, like food and rent, healthcare, well, that went up too. So if you didn't own assets before 2020, you didn't miss out. You actually fell further behind. If you're 50 something staring at a retirement account that isn't where it should be, this is why. It's not because you didn't work hard enough. The system split and nobody told you which side you were on. So the question becomes, how do you jump from the lower arm of the K to the upper one? Well, my belief, and I put my money where my mouth is on this, is that Bitcoin is the asset that gives everyday people a real shot at closing that gap. Not day trading, not gambling on meme coins. I'm talking about a disciplined strategy where you take a portion of whatever investment nest egg that you already have, or you start building a new one and you position it in an asset that has outperformed every other asset class over the last decade. But here's the key. You need to know your freedom number. Now, that's the specific amount that you will need to live comfortably in retirement. Not some generic save $1 million advice, but the actual number based on your life, your expenses, and your goals. And then you map out a plan to get there. Now, this one is a non-negotiable. It's time horizon. This only works if you're willing to think in terms of 5 years or more, not 5 days, not 5 weeks, 5 years minimum. If you can commit to that, you give yourself a chance to ride out the volatility and you capture the long-term growth that has made Bitcoin investors wealthy. Now, if you want help figuring out your freedom number and building a plan to get there, that's exactly what we do here at Freedom Life 3.0. Links in the description. Let's get you on that right side of the K.